to another great episode of the Dialogue Show live here on Net2 Television. Today marks the day which has been grateful to all of us for God to select you, the viewer, and my entire production team for this wonderful, great Thursday's edition of Ghana's biggest and the most highly respected political, social, and current affairs talk show, 29th of July, 2021, Thursday's edition. You can join us by contributing, by sending your messages through our social media platforms, especially on YouTube at Net2 TVGH. The Cape Coast High Court yesterday ruled in favor of a farmer who dragged the Asen North Member of Parliament in the Central Region, the Honorable James Jachi Kwesen, to the Cape Coast High Court for dual citizenship issue. As I speak to you, the good news coming from the Cape Coast High Court yesterday ruled that he cannot claim to be the Member of Parliament for the good people of Asen North in the Central Region. There are a lot of multiple stories about that incident or that ruling on the front page of various newspapers this morning. This is what we are going to discuss on our show. So you can join us via our social media handles, and you also call in. We give you the platform to also contribute your quota, sharing your views, talking about that matter. The good news is that the farmer, one Akumeni, he was the man behind this process. The court has charged the Member of Parliament to pay 30,000 Ghana cedis and 10,000 Ghana cedis to the Electoral Commission. There are laws in this country. Emraye Juma. Ghana, we are governed by the rules and the regulations prior to the 1992 Constitution. There are rules and regulations in this country. So, Jomoro is also in the process. The Member of Parliament, the NDC Member of Parliament, Dorcas Afo-Tofe, also in the process of trying to tell the court that what the accuser is saying, or all the issues involving the dual citizenship, the Ivorian passport, the documents pertaining to be that she does not come from the area or Jomoro or Ghana in perspective, is also in the process by the court to determine whether she will also be ruled out in Parliament per what happened yesterday in the Cape Coast High Court. Interesting times ahead of us. So the advice to both parties, as I speak to the minority members of Parliament, yesterday held a press conference claiming that they are unshaken. It was led by the minority leader Haruna Idrisu. They claimed that the seat, Asen North seat, is for them. It will continue to be the NDC seat. So we don't know what they are going to do. So you had better near Senate, send more cancer, it's a very handsome. Na Yabohon Amane, and New Kruba, Menya, especially in the Central Regional Capital, Cape Coast. Ne why menya kakra. Just say na I say Osibo kakrebi womb, Osibo kakrebi womb. But anije nim sa anije a woman say the NPP when the by-election is organized. Na say omo toto munyoma yi a omo time win seat. I want anije meba. But someone near munyoma yi and toto munyoma yi and we need na he baby amuyi na se by election baso ampa na se NDC for we need na se modi kenten e na ekonsu I say wasaka puma wanwe mu no enti anije ne de beba obaji mani kakra, but the main issue is to make sure, because 2016 the seat was for the MPP. Woman cry friend say my hostie my nena din komo happen o me show iso abena druwa mensa ono na MP ko tu no with 1,000 different votes. The vote or the winning honorable no your friend say James Jachikwesi Diwini Abnadruwa Mensan was 1,000 difference. 1,000. 1,000. The information I'm gathering from that particular constituency, and it's if you are able to win the district capital, which is Asim Breku, if that particular political party is able to win that particular town or the district capital, meaning if you won the election, Ulusu hope. Well, because in Krumona try share hunina, or move vote no yan kuma. Tis a to be winning Asim Brekuna yo mukruna. If you're able to win that Asim Brekunu, and the nature say, when we need sit in and the MPP, my advice to you is we candidate and for panel. So Bernard one na modern Bequa, and Montu Munyoma ye. Say no so. Who said one guy be so yidity was a cross, one chance of Pokubi. We team organize all the Asim Breku, Asim North constituency for now on crime. Kumasi, Takrade, on Matese say or ambition. Now, Osha Senyen Charles Opoku. And Tomati Kubi, say friends of Charles Opoku, Accra branch, Kumasi branch. And yes, I'm Kito. Say, no, no, person more than Kodia, and no, so oh. Because no more dumb. Abnadruwa MP former na mpesa mo de no kwa ono so no dom. But we had a senate chance poku na unity na me did say a Dubai election the party the political party will determine that time per the constitution and as a MPP former me sure say me per constitution no na kan say omo ye primaries e ba say what I know no say omo appoint obi omo choose obi say we the president ne ko say ne be ye by election bia mun choose candidate man for Dono or from Kuman Penasem. I'm a father. And yes, sir, Mr. Mobile said the money campaign. I couldn't you. I said, we are Makato 29th July 2021. Yawadano pay. And I make us ask me. Umudit in front of say MPP fund to 2 million a year. You better say, that say, make us way. Na seminar and Abemuno. Oman to 2 million a year. That's NDC for say we need by election there. Not just say the mechanic say oman for the right candidate and angle. Central region in me say na seat be bring MPP there. Eba ne say na 2020 about no be bring sa ko NDC for. Ni nyina ye ho ye nketenkete mentimi ho ase edidija mpani say ni mu na nam. Party ni mu mpani fo ni bi e babro e ho. The leadership of the party Binum Nyomunina. A binomu yejuma from the constituency to the regional level. And a moyena almost Olusu city mebre. Nipa bi was with any said in the co. Na nipa bi party executive mission a chi. Was a chairman be party chairman, constituency chairman, not a parliamentary candidate, and as an aspirant came on in a campaign. No, Kwaji Kakran ho. Our party constituency chairman also did not influence no. Akota ba kwachida Yaudia kofa. Yaudia bebreo. Our party ne complacency. Eka home. Enama sitting bebreo free MPP fonsa. No krepa na eka no. Yene ya some platform ya tiso yi hu nsem tensem. Ti ye ka yinim de eka. Yesremo. Mo aban na dwuma waye nyina oma ne nyako amagye se mu ye na mu ye ni yi a ebe bo adache anope de ya transi asema daba maso aye beka pa Cape Coast High Court ruling and round by asin of MPSCC ano ontimi minim process no se court ruling asemi se ya more the statement beko parliament na parliament announce and as a make that particular seat vacant. As I we soon butu akunya. That's enough, baby. I'm pinning no book on akunya near Butunisi. A parliamentary correspondent, a baby sa home 7 dache. Na yakwa edi and so akunya no, you will butuno, and a be ye free, and as I say. And soon so I, Penia can say, that chia, chele, a senior and be hunchale. Na, suddenly. Area ye no sa ena inshu ebeye anopɛ de obokrata no church on sempi emphasize dama Franco Trading Enterprise. Phones papa fee. Open iPhone, Samsung, Nokia, Franco TV, laptops, TV, especially from 32 to 55 inches there. A Franco Trading Enterprise. Phones papa fee, Franco Trading Enterprise. Phones papa fee. Open phone at Todia, no pay me recommend Franco for the mom. And Kotowo Yachihan Toka. Mamoni Madina Zongo Junction. I wanna na 2 television. Now Kencity, the entire Kencity building. No, na de bia abosi utwemu wan ya bronco fo obi akoto phone na odi dan ho phone ase yesi enje ko Franco ho oto be ma receipt e ho touch ma asa de ba ni asesa de ma wo unya obabi a se Franco Trading Enterprise phones papa efi TV a wota hwe onkofo dem no jai te so na de bia abonse wachi asem ne beka na nso be hwan ya kokoko obehwe TV ni e board pa Franco TV 32 inches de on beso ehia osenkwa ho kire osenkwa de a eno nkwa de on beso ntimesra wo mo yemfa no so entu itrim na emwaye kama pa say 32 inches ne de obia nsa betimi akabi Franco Trading Enterprise ebetimi akọ nkrabata nyina mu ewo man mu or branches across the country na discount esanse oguso eye Euro League promotion Euro 2020 no amabowia 84J Cup no promotion na dima bisi bebia yedri enti anopai osefra 0246 422 338 0243 and a 0555 939 311 so ema bibia akonkan enti eno Franco Trading app on the website no www omo ana ebe bo amia no pay di kan omo papa papers should be pa the New Crusading Guide as usual and amede eshase na yen the front page of the New Crusading Guide that AG briefs Parliament on status investigations as US forensics roped in. Page 10. A new guide. Make Ghana ungovernable. NDC threatens. Ni Ayima is recognized. Ni Boyman Jasiche. Aserimanche affirms. The Chidomhene constructs ultra-modern KG block for Tafo Presby School. That's page 10 of the New Crusading Guide. The Minister of Justice and General Adame, a renowned law professional and member of the legal team or the Attorney General, head of the Attorney General, Godfred Yabua Dame, was in Parliament to brief Parliament on the murder of Ahmed Hussein Swale's incident. And as I speak to you, this year the Samno Okwakoka Achichimu ti Afei ena ode hunde atemu ni de kanwina ebebane ahweseneti enti anopedie the worker at the New Crusading Guide in Honsamaba. Now, yes, NDC for be say they will make Ghana or the country ungovernable. So, wow. Hey, I see. Hey, nipa bay. And I can't maybe I can't say some natural ye. It's on me cream yet day. Remember Ghana basa.
Umbema Ghana, I think Kinsing, Sana Krata, the new crusading guide, Ekano and Anopay. And I want some Anopay, or Hasi, Eveshasem, Akandachi, Eveshawasem. They say, Chidom Henibiswako constructed dime, I'm here. Teachers and students of Agyapong Presby Kindergarten Nursery can now breathe sign of relief as the ordeal of teaching and learning in the dilapidated school block has been ameliorated by the Chidomhene of the Agyapong traditional area, Nana Adepa and Ponsa Yebua the first. My teacher, me who some more, none of him from Sembi or hand, and also boss of fetus to do. And all kinds of things say, bulk oil and storage. Bulk oil and storage transportation has caused serious financial loss to the state as an Accra High Court ordered it to pay a total of 9.9 billion, 9.9 million Ghana cedis to Husk Oil Company Limited, being the interest accrued on a bank facility the company to acquire their products were in the custody of Bost. I say, Omo Nyoma, Omo oil be coca Bost for an incentive bank, basically Omo Cocoje, no, and interest I boss or anti quarter share, say boss into your judgment debt. A ban say, Nasamu Yaba, Ibikum Dachi, and Tiana pay the Bocrata, the new crusading guide, the other banon. The Chronicle, strength of parties in Parliament. It is now 137 for NPP and 136 for NDC, and Haruna wept. Chronicle for the Bia Mwanzamuko. Opuni Agongo Ust Honyanuga of Cocoa Board case. I say, Judge, Honyanuga or take Opuni case. So. That's the son. I said, but as a son, that doesn't make you say, be a or you, Debbie, Judge, be your baby, be a Opuni Agongo Ost Honyanuga of Cocoa Board case and murdered cop's wife allows police for excellent welfare support. And COPT, Adudanko, Director General Welfare of Ghana Police Service in Funi, that's page 12. The Honorable James Jachi is here. The Honorable Nessin influence. A friend James Jachi is here on Inape. Inaya Bropepe. I say, I bet she guineas so Inaya Brope. This year, dear, I send off enters in Kosi Court and then in MPB anyhow. There's no MP day. Asama down. But Asama, you can say, you will be MP. You train a car from January, February, March, April, May, June, July. July, okay, July, the MI. To June. So MP squared by any 28 nines. I'm hating accounting. You have 7 months. I can tell you, I didn't pay lawyers be a minimum in commercial, say, obey refunding. And a criminal charges being so ainity. The Ebema, you didn't call 2 months, so a honsem, a Beriaka, and also. Central Region MPP Secretary Techimensa, and so at the Honsem Akodai Court. Inteno Swafi and Ebobo Eba. Play by the rules or lose your licenses. Hamid tells OMGs, that oil marketing companies. Mumfa Mrani Nyejuma, Anase, Mobeshe, Mokata, and also A and Samana Pay, the Chronicle at the Abba. ɛwɔ the bokrata na me ko krata feto so ɛyɛ dumienu ɛno ɛyɛ page 12 me ko sisi a na me ko nsɛm ɛwɔ na yɛfa ɛho nsɛm ɛma na ohwɛ say the wife of the late Sergeant Moses Tete Nati, Madam Esther Kokonati, has paid glowing tribute to the leadership of the Ghana Police Service. Okay. She said, you can win, You can win the Kwanya Posi for aye win, Nyajahompa, the Agyapong papa. And also on some Abahasia Obo Ghana Police Service for no Abaso. And also on some Abahano. Yama many that's that Emma penny for say omo aya there. Na Oshe Ira Haruna Drusua, the worker and say, and no more and some trouble on Shimu. I said the minority leader Haruna Idrisu has cautioned that cooperation between the government and their side, minority caucus in parliament, risks suffering following a Cape Coast High Court ruling that has annulled the scene of 2020 parliamentary election. To him, it appears the government is still not comfortable with the balance of power in parliament and has therefore resorted to using the courts to Haruna Kansasemoyi. Oh, Haruna Idrisu. So a lawyer. Say abaina ama court abaina akasa. Hey, where they are some cranny. How can the government, trying to use his power or its power against an opponent? I don't understand. The court is an independent body. Asemu yebani abeka wasem. I don't do so asemu yementiase. Mentiase kra. And also on some awaha. Two allegedly dupe clearing agents of 241,000 Ghana cedis. Hey, man for that so bokro no dad and call for. Okay, ebeka wasem. See, me no ka say there. Accra Circuit Court, presided over by Ellen Ofe Aye, has granted bail to two persons, Michael Kuta, age 28, and Aziz Ben, 32, in the sum of 150,000 with two sureties to be justified. Okay, and there's a amount bail, but I said akoso. Here are Mustafa Amid and Sokokobo, our Dema oil marketing companies, and also our Hasi. And also our papa and the worker and also at the home abba. Unya Kratanibia. I know page 6. Page 6 and the chief executive of the National Petroleum Authority, Dr. Mustafa Abdul Hamid, has said that the MPA will not hesitate to revoke the licenses of industry players who continually flout the rules. Dr. Abdul Hamid said this at a meeting with the board members of the Association of Oil Marketing Companies at Gimpa on Monday. And they asked Papa, the Mubu Manasua, Bejo licenses are from some. Opinions have no so Macadada. I know the Chronicle. The Obokrata. I mean for the daily statement and to us. Daily statement and it was called the daily statement Mona Yenshe Senehoti. On the front page of the daily statement, MPA boss charges OMCs to play by the rules. NDC loses one seat in parliament as court annuls a scene of parliamentary elections. Majority leader calls for consensus in parliament. And the Supreme Court, Justice Honeduga can't continue with opening case. And also, the Abba. As enough the MP, I can't. I'm sure the majority leader, Osechi Mensah-Bonsu, the Minister of Parliamentary Affairs, has stressed the need for trust and consensus building in Parliament in order to enhance the country's democracy. I say, afternoon, I can't tuma emom. Na omwama ayekebimame kebi insi ye our Mashibidum and so on some Ewasia. That the amount Abuja inaugurates Northern Region Lands Commission Board. Okay. Penifo Mbashe Abua Lands Commission Board no inaugurate mo na Abuja na ekokoye sa ensem no ewo ho eno so nsem aba. The Supreme Court yesterday in a majority decision stopped Justice Clemens Onyanuga from continuing with the case in which Dr. Stephen Opuni, former Chief Executive of Cocoa Board, and 2 others are standing trial at the High Court. No so nsem ewo hanti. You see the judge for one of the justices of the Supreme Court, and as a penny back and a democrat, and also some anopay the Democrat, the daily statement, and so at the apa and him has say, I know a cratafe tosomi and son okuma, but and some no person in Chichimu Ankasa. Ghanaian Times, the most authoritative newspaper, dual citizenship case. Asinoff MP disqualified. Court orders EC to conduct fresh election. Minority vows to contest decision. Mid-year budget review. No new taxes will be introduced. As Finance Minister addresses Parliament today. No so yebe wasem akan anopay. No ensema the Democrat no so the bantene mid-year budget review. Ye him 10 o'clock a.m. in the morning, Ira Ken Ofurata will be in the House of Parliament. Na or the Hong Kong Marco Toyenim. Send per the Constitution. Ira film say ne afino pemope media and say yachimuno. Na I was ko brief Parliament. Say no mind if you semni or minor etibiate. Opuni's case, Supreme Court stops judge from hearing 271 million Ghana cedis fertilizer deal case. And GHS warns of severe third wave COVID-19 outbreak. Dr. Patrick Kumabuaji is on the front page. And Edahon, and so on some, and I don't know. The Democrat, the Ghanaian Times, and other some. But see, I seen of Cratafe Tosumi and San, Edunsia, Supreme Court, Cape Coast High Court rather. Say yen file na yenye fresh election and to aban foforo awo asin of evacuation ne ho akedwemu ano ensem aba ne mfoni ye oba bia one try Canada anwe no opani okay ebehwe de kwa kokosi COVID-19 third wave no enra me ana mo hobby information ministry abusuafo any brabo COVID no anyagudi third wave unity to me unumnya fa kan of rata be come na she be na dey na mania che or the media budget review no yemfa taxes fufuru bi ama be more start here propaganda a honsem Ghanaian Times e aba now go back page of Ghanaian Times Greater Accra Regional Minister visits Pokuase interchange cautions wrongdoers. Okay. Enwa Minister for Roads and Highways Kwesiama Akwatane Ira Henry Cote Omuko Pokuase interchange. So abeche enibira papa eno of Akwatane ne bu fu I should better carry the back page, you know. Ghanaian Times back page as a man American Abufatu Mame. At Kim Bieni Community gets new library ICT center. Esla Osu and Odessa and Semiabatujwa. So many library and ICT center could be ano. Kama. Ewo eye impatemo. A good news. The founder of Education for Development Foundation, EDF, Dr. Albert Ntribu Isiako, and a sponsor project. Doc, kudos to you. Namishrao, we will be seen at Yashino. On one cassa, a bottom sika, new crew, and Wakakoya Sardin. And I paid the Bocrata no Adaba, and a mamma Esla also Kufone, Deputy Education Minister, the Honorable Osofo, Asin South. Since South MP, Reverend John in Team for your Makwakohe, Ebi Ano. Daily Guide. Ghana's favorite newspaper. AG briefs MPs on high-profile murders. NDC gurus reviving vigilante task force. Page 6, NDC Canada MP asked by election loans. Say Kim. Opuni judge pushed out. Kuku Anyidoho responds to sacking. That is page 6. And now this is so aba. Page 6. Kuku Anyidoho you say in a friend this party or the one we yaba. Opuni ade aka we nyina SNDC task force and NDC peniphobi. Sa vigilante for no. Omo person mo de bawo. Na omusa page ankasa hu. Eno so hu sem e ha se ya. Anope double crata no ene hu sem aba crata fe to so nsia. Na obo samani. Mekan Nana Kwesi. As a regional chairman. Ena omo keke nsem bi. Na ebehwe hu asem aka daache. Anope daily guide amani no daily graphic and amedi ewi ya boabia samwan foni ne da director of communication Edema MPP and James Jachikoisin NDC candidate for Asin of Samuel Ofuswambo for national chairman. MPP NDC for by-election as Cape Coast Court annuls Asin of election. Media budget review today. Economists wants public sector inefficiency tackled. President Akufo-Addo commences action on petition to remove Chief Justice. Wow. Back page of the Daily Graphic. Immigration to run COVID-19 tests for work permit applicants. States to return vested lands to owners. And also, abitudra edehun amane emam nti o hwe animu ha o se by election o de yura ya boabia samamfoni da Daily Graphic page front page and all the assign of candidate you see on your MPBO the court rules ruling no on to me MPBO now this Samuel Ofuswambo Eda Pentecost Eda NDC chairman phone so ababeto say by elections because of the Cape Coast High Court Ekana Enra also afọ o hesi kasem so kind of reata beko mrashebe duemenet anopanundu na or the media budget review na eno na economists be say inefficiencies na public sectors na omudwumadi bi omudia enkoso yi no omohwe nka ho asem na kratafe to so dunisia ena abetodwa se ampani President Nana Akufo-Addo has commenced processes on a petition for the removal of the Chief Justice Kwesi Enieboa. An anti-corruption civil society organization, the Alliance for Social Equity and Public Accountability, ASEPA, filed the petition over the Chief Justice alleged involving in a $5 million bribery case. The allegations were made by a private legal practitioner, Mr. Akwesi Afrifa, but the Chief Justice had denied the accusation and asked the police to probe the matter. The President's response: a letter dated July 26, 2021, and signed by the Executive Secretary to the President, Nana Bediatu Asante, acknowledged receipt of ASEP's petition to invoke Article 46 of the Constitution for the removal of the Chief Justice. And the President of the Republic has, in accordance with Article 146, Clause 6 of the 1992 Constitution, commenced the appropriate process subsequent to being petitioned for the removal of the Chief Justice. The letter from the Executive Secretary said, nti ya shasi yese no krese ne kwe omo ye hwim ASEPA na de petition akoma mampani se sa Kwesi Afrifa lawyer akwasi free for assembly no omo hwehwem because ko adu a yele ebo omai temu afo pani yuru akwasi eni yebo a se akodi adamudie sa ensem na aba no ena mampani enam ne trofo nana bedi etu asante so de krata ba bonten so se mampani anu yi a ode abani ene se o ma hyase se no kre se nye no kre se timu for penny chief justice Agyapong adamudie no ehun sem e wa ase ya de be ma ho daache nti omu astarte eyen hwehwemu omu astarte eyen hwehwemu se no kre ana se nye no kre no omu hwe ho nsem aka na otimi de anu yi papa abama amansan nyina atibi ama bibia konka nti yehwe enkosi se nsem no beba na yemfa eho amane ne ho komo nyina emre omanfo aha aye na 2 television so the dialogue show so ena ohweme anopei enche bia me activity phone lines na magana for achomadwen efa enra court ruling e by a sin of case me no ka say court no e na temu aba no me bie phone lines no e dia tum ama Ghana for activity yemfa sidama Franco Trading Enterprise Franco Trading Enterprise phones papa pafi omo ne boy ma me de bokrata mu nkomo abre wonti ye waseda bia emfa mu na omo ne de phones ne papa mu aba omo ene de laptop ne papa mu aba omo ene de TV ne papa mu aba me kire Franco Trading Enterprise phones papa efi eno an se o phone bi afra ato afra 0244 42 23 38 and 0546 13 31 88 and also from Mobejoso Emma onsa etimi akomo yemfa seda Emma vehicle 20 edru Joy Herbal Center for Nadia Seda Emomun ope edru signs and symptoms of a weak immune system and say oh omudro no timi kofom bebe abonso omudro na kofom fatigue onante kakra no abre common cold intermittent headaches and a mild fever osa signs and symptoms of a weak immune system no ebi enamabo ebi so e de ache no mom ohia vehicle 20 the ultimate immune system booster onuma eno mom beboa wo ama onya wakwa hosan eno mom beboa wo ema wagina brane ankasa eno ano se ukodrak so bia mo so pe vehicle 20 na unya vehicle 20 ni bia eno etimi aboa ma odwumadi a odi no akoso aboa ma ni pedua no especially in this third wave of the COVID-19 on say covid no third wave bia unity to udidi agro agodi ebeti papa uhia vehicle 20 sanse di no brane hahamanko ena aye Food and Drugs Authority FDA for ahwehwem ehun se Ghana ni bia timi enombi ohoho bia timi nombi enipa bia so etimi nombi na emum emerada ho o se oye oba tan o makode no for onumbi oba wa fefro onso onumbi ena afi enso akode onya 12 years enso enumbi enti hye so fa amame mabibia enkonkan me enkwa o ma no so na mene Ghana phone kokodin komo but free joy for 0244 585 531 pick a number on the screen na from 0244 58 55 31 now for Joy Herbal Industry and 0244 87 63 21 Joy Herbal Industry asem and American. There are other sponsors me pebre na ma acknowledge you on the issue of the ruling by the Cape Coast High Court yesterday in the Cape Coast, in the Central Regional Capital, Cape Coast. There has been a lot of issues. The minority NDC members of parliament said they feel unshaken. They addressed the media yesterday saying that they are not going to accept the rulings of the court. Court rulings in it. Haruna do some key statement bia na I am shishie pa no pay Democrat and ba me hu me yam shime me yam shime pa the chronicle ma me hwe sɛ Haruna Idris asɛm a wɔka wɔ ha